Oh. I left Google Earth snake. See that? That's Idaho. Do you see the snake? And do you see this is like coming? Is the forked tongue coming out of his mouth? Do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah. That's an eye. And that's an eye. Okay, right, that's an eye and that's an eye. Do you see that? That's his nose. Yeah. I'll show you his proboscis again, or whatever you call it. I don't know what the forked tongue. Do you see that? See the V tongue just sticking out of the mouth? Yeah. Anyway, this is about. Oh, that's Idaho, by the way. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Wild mammoths, weren't we? Which is here. Okay. That's the fetus inside the egg growing. Yeah. Right, there's the face. You see the eye is, if I put the eye is dead centre there now. Now that's the nose in the centre, and that's the mouth. Do you see? It's like titty-lipped, and you can just, oops, you can just see. I think his thumb is actually in his mouth, and that's his hand in front of his face. Do you see that? Can you see the thumb going up towards the mouth and the fingers extending up towards the nose? Yeah. You see that? And then his fingers are kind of on his nose, like babies do. Yeah. I guess that must be his heart. See, this is blood here. It's blood. Sure, that's blood. And the strange thing is, these blood areas change. It's changing all the time. You know, there's more blood there. That's the skull developing. See that? The brain. This is his arm. That's his arm. That's his left arm. Yeah. Do you see that now? I guess this must be his feet developing. There's a lot of bones in the feet, isn't there? And there you have it. Wa-anamus. I'll spell it for you. Wa-anamus. And it says, what does it say? Wa-anamus is a volcano in Libya. Is it? Is it ever? It's not a volcano. Of either Pleistocene or Holocene age. It's located within the eastern Fetal region. The origin of the volcanism here and at Haruj further north is not clear. No, it's not bloody clear. It's not clear because it's not a volcano. Oh, so the translation of wow enormous is oasis of mosquitoes. But mosquito Namus is Namus. Mosquito is Namus. Wow, and Namus. Water, war and Namus. What is it? Oasis of mosquitoes. Wow, Namus. Well, it just sounds like wow enormous to me. Because my goodness me, wow, that's an enormous baby. Isn't it? That's the baby's head. You can see the throat. You can see, like, from that, that's the mouth. Like, now I'll pan out if you see that's the mouth, and that's the nose, and that's the eye. You see the eye. And then you can see that's inside the mouth. This must be like the throat. Yeah. It's fascinating. Right, now the thing is, over here, where is it now? It's here. In the desert. In the desert. Where are they? They're here. Certainly here. Wait for it to hello. Yeah. No. Oops. Alright. Trying to find the sperm in the desert for you. I've forgotten where it is. I used to be able to find it straight away. I've been doing so many other things. I thought it was there. Maybe it's further back. To drop a pin, thank you. And the search goes on. This is strange. Don't tell me they've disappeared. Oh no. Don't disappear on me. They've got to be here somewhere. Don't believe they've disappeared. Or have they? Have they? Oh, they weren't that far away. Down in the desert where the green grass doesn't grow. Oh, I was certain they were here. Oh, there they are. I must have, yeah, I must have looked on the wrong side of that. Yeah, I looked here instead of looking here. Yeah, look at this. This is, it's the spermazoa. It's crazy. When I found this, I was looking for ages and ages. Well, what happened was I noticed, first of all, first thing I noticed was that looked like a vagina with a lumens, and that looked like an anus, which is exactly what it is. That is exactly what that is. You know, so in the Bible, this is what I was explaining, in the Bible, Exodus is sex you do. And when Moses put his rod in the Red Sea, to part the Red Sea, his rod is an analogy for his private area. See those two dots either side? That's part of the muscles that open and close your funny hand. And here, this is where your wee comes out of, and it's the bottom of the Nile, really. As the Nile is the bladder. Oh, I've gone a bit mad there. Like miles away. And it's this area, like, by the Mediterranean, it's part of the bladder. Yeah, and then this is the urethra coming down. This is Al Wadi. This is an oasis. So, you know, it's where water's made. Chocolate lemonade. No, something lemonade. Milk lemonade. Around the corner, chocolate's made. So there's your lemonade area, and there's your chocolate area, and that's the sigmoid. What's known as a sigmoid, which is a little kink before your exit area. And then once I found that, I realised that Europe was a baby, is a baby, and the baby's face has slipped up, the same as the mother's face. That's Europe's baby face, with the eye closed, and the nose and chin's very pointy. But they had slippage, because there's the teeth there. That's the teeth. Yeah, and then of course there's lots of stuff going on top of the European baby, like this big squid and this big octopus sitting on the top. The octopus is over the baby's feet. And then there's this horse. This is a horse. That's its eye there. That's the horse's eye. Yeah. That's its mouth. That's its teeth there. Its top teeth are there. That's a horse tooth. See? See that horse? Yeah. And its leg comes down here. And I believe that's its hoof. That's that horse's hoof. Although, no, it must be further down. No, that's the hoof there, I think. Yeah, that looks more like a hoof. Yeah, that's more proportionate. Of course, the rest of its body must be under this stomach area here, which is a stomach area. And then there's the caucasus, and the caucasus is where kefir comes from. It's because that's where the digestive enzymes of Gaia are. So kefir is actually Gaia's digestive enzymes, which is your immune system. It's your powerhouse. Right. So the Mediterranean has something called, it's got something called the salt giant. Well, the salt giant, just to me, seems like it's the amniotic sac of this baby here. Yeah, it's an ugly baby. Well, it would be, because its face has come off. And when I say its face has come off, if I show you Mummy, right, now that's Mummy's skull face. These are her top teeth, yeah? And somebody showed me this, I can't remember his name now. He pointed out that was the bottom jaw, which blew me away, because I knew that was a skull face, and that the skin of her skull face was up here. See, it slips up onto the head. It's called, when this happens, it happens underwater, and it's called slippage. See, it's called slippage. That's her eye. That's her nose. That's her mouth. But you've got to remember, it's the skin. It's the skin. It's just skin, and then this is bone. This is the bone head, and then the skin of the face is slipped up onto the top of the head. Okay, and Lake Titicaca is her ear hole. Yeah. If that's an ear hole, you see, and this is an eye socket roughly here. This is an eye socket. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Right. Let's have a look. What's here? So everything. Okay. Let's have a look now. That is. It's got a name. There you go. Haruru. Haruru is an eyeball. Ow. Kwakwani. Paradise. Abini, Ituni. Wow. So what's her top teeth? Fascinating. Boca Ancha. Guadeloupe. I thought Guadeloupe was in Indian Ocean. Yeah, you live and learn. There's another Guadeloupe. Didn't know there was two Guadeloupes. See, and these are bottom teeth. Barbados. Whoa, I'm going to Barbados. This bottom is a bottom tooth. Grenada, Dominica, singing none. I've got a friend who lives there. It's ever so nice. Oh, there's Guadeloupe. Well, I always thought that Guadeloupe was in the Indian. I didn't know it was in the Caribbean. My mum's been there. She had a bad accident there, actually. In a Mini. She hired a Mini and was involved in a bad accident that she nearly didn't come back from Guadeloupe. I was only very young. I think I was about I think I was 10. Montserrat Caballé. Some kids. And then these are back teeth. Yeah. It's a back tooth. Can you see that? Puerto Rico. San Juan is a back tooth. British Virgin Islands. Why did they call them the Virgin Islands? Bubbly pool. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Bubbly pool. Anyway, I'm digressing here. Because I just love looking at things. I suppose bubbly pool's lovely. It's probably like it's probably like a saltwater pool, which is lovely to swim in a saltwater pool because it's more shallow and it doesn't drain out completely. It stays warm. It's lovely. The sun keeps it warm. And the sun shines in the Caribbean. Does rain though. They do get quite a fair old bit of rain there. Yeah. So we were talking about slippage. So there's her face. Her skull face. Let's clean this ball. Clean this up again now. Map style clean. Take the pin out. And her skin face. And then she's got another baby. Little baby Australia. Oh, baby Australia. Yeah. Hello, baby Australia. Now, this is baby's mouth here. Okay, so watch the mouth as I pan out. Yeah. And baby's eye here. You can even see eyelashes. Now, baby's got the same problem with the slippage. That's the baby's hand. This is Nandi. And Baby's poo hole. Baby's feet. You can see all the tarsals, metatarsals. Right, and there's baby's face. Yeah. Baby's eye. Baby's nose. Baby's mouth. Nothing. That's baby's tongue. I think it's baby's tongue. It's either baby's tongue or I did think it was a swan beak. Because you know, I was saying there's stuff on top of stuff, yeah? I thought maybe that was a swan's beak with the two air holes either side. And then, right, you can see here, this New Zealand is a swan, this is a swan's scapula and a swan's arm. New Zealand is part of a swan's arm. And then that goes up. This is the end of the wing. See that? I did think it was a human arm to begin with, but there's no hand. And it tapers off the way, and you can see feathers on the end. See the feathers? See the feathers? But that's, I looked up lots of skeletons and the swans was the closest to it, and then when I looked out I was like, oh no, that could be the swan's beak there. It could. But, you know, anyway. Back to baby Australia. So, like wow enormous, and namus, I know it's mosquito, I know it's pronounced namus, because there's some very fat namus in this room now, I'll tell you, because I was scratching under my arm and I was like, what's that? Massive, great big mosquito bite. Massive namus bite. So Uluru is part of the heart. Uluru. Oh, I don't. Oh, that's a blooming pain. That I don't want to have to select all. That's it. Cut and then write Uluru. Wasn't it funny that other place in South America that is a top two? Was it a top two? No, the eyeball was something Ruru. It had loads of views in it. As a mosquito mark. Dynamus. Yeah, so Uluru is part of the heart. It's not the whole heart. It's part of the heart. Part of the heart. Do you see? There's the baby's hand there. And it's the heart. It's in the right place. Yeah. For it to be its heart. I thought it was a bit low, but no, I suppose not. And it's all red because it's all blood. But that's just part of the heart. You know, the rest of it's underneath, because that would be too small. I'd say that was the inside. It was the blood that congealed inside the cavity of the heart. If you get what I mean. Yeah. And then all this is all digestive system. All this is all digestive system. Yeah. Is this, maybe this is the stomach. This could be a stomach here. This could be in the inside of his stomach. Don't know if you've ever eaten tripe, but the stomachs kind of look like that actually inside. Right. What else can I show you? The terrapin. That's the terrapin's head. Oh, whoops. Terrapin's eye is here. And that's his front paw, you see. That's a terrapin paw. Is it called a paw? Foot. No, it's not a foot, is it? It's a fin. Would it be a fin? Being as terrapins live underwater, I would imagine they call them terrapins. But it's a terrapin. And it's underneath, you know, its body's here. It's underneath the world. As portrayed in the Buddhist religion. And terra, of course, means land, and pin means to hold. And that's why it's called a terrapin, I'm sure. Certain. Why else? Why else? There are no coincidences. There's no coincidences. Now, I showed you Mama's face and Mama's slip face, didn't I? And then, of course, this is her throat. And there's the blue hole, I think, is part of her throat. And I showed you, we started off at Idaho, didn't we, with a snake. And that chap's here. And he's biting into her heart. See? Her heart is here. This is her heart. Which is Utah. Which is sort of like an anagram of heart, isn't it? Utah. Heart. And yeah. So this is her spine. Part of the snake. Snake goes here. And there's a crocodile. This is a crocodile. Californiae. There's the crocodile's eye. Can you get much clearer than that? Internet must be going slow. What's that? Come on, clear up, please. Takes a while. It'll come into focus in a minute. Oh well. It's beginning to come into focus now. So the crocodile's eye is dun 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 dun. So I've not even looked this up myself yet. I found the crocodile. It's always best when you're looking, when you're just having a little look around. Have a look around in clean map style. And when you find something, what happened there? Map style, everything. Is there nothing there? Dean Place. Is that Mount Vernon? Well, I'm blowed. Is it? No. Grey Lodge. I bet if you're watching this and you live on Mount Vernon, you're like, I live on a crocodile eye. I live on the eye of a crocodile. And who lives where the crocodile smiles? We got here. If you live on 99, 99, Anita and Nord, Canna, Merrill's Landing. It's like Knots Landing. Used to watch that. So you live on the 99. You're on the mouth of a crocodile. A crocodile smile. Sacramento is the crocodile's neck. It's a crocodile neck. Where's a crocodile's tummy? Right about here. What's this here? I do wish it would hurry up. This is so slow. Italian Swiss colony. Isn't it funny, that word? Colony is colon with a Y. That always fascinates me. Why is it called a colony? I mean, we say colony, don't we? But it's actually a colony. So why is it a Delano? Fascinating. I'm a Delaney. So there you have it. There's your crocodile. So you can't see all these things. That's his eye. You can't see all these things when is it definitely Mount Vernon? I wanted to work something out. You can't, when you've got all this writing over, you can't see anything. It's another big. This is another really big mountain. I want to find out what it was. It might have been a tree. This one. When I can't find a creature around it, I usually assume that it's a tree. Excuse me. Yeah, so there you have your crocodile and your snake. And the lakes, right? Lakes are, well, look, if that's her top teeth, and that's her neck, and that's her heart, and these little babies here are breast tissue. They're where she lactates, lacks, a lac means milk, and thus their lacs. So think about that now. If you've got a lake near you, it could be a lactic gland. Yeah. So would this be the land of milk and honey? This area. Certainly the land of milk. And where there's lots of water, there's lots of namus. There's also lots of bees. Buzz, 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 buzz. Honeybee, honeybee. So, yeah. I've yet to find. She doesn't actually have any. This must be part of her arm as well. A shoulder. This must be part of her shoulder. I'm certain Greenland is her liver. Don't forget, it's not the right size. And then Iceland is her. I think it might be pancreas. Not sure. You know. The problem is that the whole thing at this point gets completely distorted because it's not a flat map. If it was a flat map, it's way more understandable. Oh, I know what I didn't do. The elephant. Heffalump. Right, there's an elephant there. You see, that's the elephant's eye. Right, I'll pan out now. Yeah. And this is a bit of tusk. Here. Yeah. And where did I found some skin the other day, and I was like, that is such elephant skin. That is so the skin of an elephant. I think I was looking at my friend Joy, who lives in South Africa. She what is that? Is that where the tusk's coming out? The other one, the other side, yeah. Did I just find a bit of tusk? Oh, lost it now. Yeah. Yeah, she found a cat. Where did she find the cat? Is it here? Oh. Take your time, but please hurry up. Yeah. There's the cat's head. Do you see the cat's head? It's the two ears at the top there. That's his eye. Cat's eye. Cat's eye. You see him now. Isn't that incredible? Well done, Joy. It's definitely a cat, without a doubt. Isn't it lovely to find all these animals? So yeah, that's elephant number 1. And then there's the elephant that looks like Dumbo. It's the elephant's ear. There's his eye there. That's his eye. It's a baby elephant. Trunk. But his trunk doubles as a... So I think they maybe saw this from space. And they just said it was an elephant. I don't actually think it is an elephant. It just looks like Dumbo. And then there's another one in America. I found... Where did I find that? It just looks like... Is it? She looks like another elephant. Yeah, that sort of looks like an elephant. That being its trunk. Anyway. The Indian elephant's nose is actually a dove's wing. There's 2 doves there. You see those doves? Can you though? There's one dove, and then right next to it is his turtle, Dove Love. Dove Love. That's his eyeball. I can't remember it. It's Pakistan. Borders, labels, places and roads. Let's try that for a change. I need to turn off Uluru. That might help. So what's this dove's eye? Right in the middle. Junagad. I wonder what Junagad is. Is it a mountain? Jaipur. I've heard of Jaipur. Kadia. Green blob. It's quite big, isn't it? It's like a big area. Junagad. Sukpur. Chokli. I wonder if any of these words, Bika, Kadia, Dungapur, Junagad. Wonder if any of these words mean pigeon's eyeball, dove's eyeball. Junagad. About this one's eye. Might be something more going on this one's eye. Jama Masjid Mota Sarada. Don't know, but there's a mosque there. There's a mosque. Mosque. There's 3 mosques around the eyeball. That's fascinating. There's the pigeon's chest. It's probably part of his digest there. And this is the wing. Clean it up again. So clean. And then there you can see the 2 doves together. And the wing coming out here. Fascinating. I always wonder what Sri Lanka is. Ceylon. I never thought to anagram Ceylon. Why did they change its name? Why did they call it Sri Lanka? It was always Ceylon when I was a child. Oh, that's what I didn't get to. China, or as I call it, vagina, because that is the opening to Gaia's Fanian, you see. And then the baby came out of there and landed the baby came out of the vagina here and then slid down this way, into the sea here. Sockaloo. That's where the baby came out of. I don't know. The baby must have come out at death. As she died, the baby must have come out. Either as she died, you know, or just before she died, I think. Because there's a lot of this is afterbirth as well, you know. So if you follow the vagina up, it goes, see, because the body's all distorted and everything, that goes down under the sea, under the land, and comes up here, because that's definitely her thing, her twat. And then this guy fascinates me. There's his eye and eyelashes. There's his nose. Still broken. There's his mouth. His lips. Really clear, aren't they? And he's got a beard. And this is how big these people are. You know. I think this is Adam, or the Chinese call him Pangu. You look up Pangu, the story of Pangu. Which this mosquito would leave me alone. Or in New Zealand, I know a lot of New Zealanders. Got a very good friend, Linda Tapuni. Kate McNeil, more. Big Bird Ann. It lands last name. They all came from Whangarei. Yeah, so we covered the slippage. See, wild Namus hasn't got slippage because wild Namus is still a baby. It's still a fetus inside the growing area, inside the I think it's inside the fallopian tube, to be honest. It's part of the part of the uterus, maybe. Has to be, doesn't it? Now these are the lumens. That one's one lumen, that's the other. Have I missed anything out? No. So, I've got videos about Tunguska. I've covered that several times. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm tired now, so that'll do. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Pass it around. Show your friends. What a crazy world we live in. Oh yeah. Snake. Forgot about him. This is a viper. And Thule Island, Thule, Thule Island, which is down one of these. I think it's this one. It's one of the things they fought about in the Falklands War, of course. Now all this graphene and black goo and everything. Black goo in its raw form is found at Thule Island in these viper's teeth, which I find creepy. There's one eye there, and there's another eye there. Do you see that viper? Do you see that viper? And there's something written somewhere about the heel on the viper's head. Well, it is possible that one of Guy's legs comes down underneath the elephant there, and that's the heel of her foot. It's her ankle. Like I say, it's really distorted because it's on this BAAL, this ball, this spinning ball. If you don't know what BAAL is, I suggest you look it up. Yeah. So yeah. This just makes me laugh. How they compound this. So, like, subscribe, pass it around. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And I'll leave you with Adamski. If he is Adam, that is, if he is, No, not America, not Africa, Russia. Rusky. Risky. This is here. But I'll say one thing about Adam and Eve. They were quite pretty people, weren't they? Weren't they pretty people? This is the first thing I ever saw as a child. I noticed it in my big map of the world, Reader's Digest, that my dad bought me. I was only about 3 or 4. And I said to my dad, "Is that God?" And he said, "Is what God?" "That man." "What man?" "That's Russia." "Yeah, but can't you see the man, Daddy?" Then he bought me a jigsaw map of the world. It was about, I don't know, there was about 10,000 pieces. It took us about 2 months to do it. Half an hour a day after school. Yeah. Now I don't know how to switch it off. Thank you. Thank you again for watching.